All right, two-stroke turbo channel fans, today is your day to let your two-stroke inner self shine. We're working on a 1969 Subaru 360 two-stroke van here. We just got a new shipment of e-brake cables from Japan. We've been waiting for these for years. E-brake cables are really hard to find for Subaru 360s. They rusted out easily. The cables, not the vans. Well, both rusted out. So we are getting ready to pop these on and test them out, make sure they fit. This van has not had e-brake cables, I don't think, since it's been restored, and that's been 20 years. And we're going to go double duty today, double two-stroke turbo van fans. We've got another rougher Subaru 360 van that we've been working on little by little. We're making some progress on this thing. We got all the brake parts finally found, replaced, bartered for. I'm confident we got all the brakes supplied, even though half the parts were missing. We got the wheels and the tires stacked up here, so that's good. We've got the new gas tank there. I still have work to do on the fuel level sender. That thing is crusty. I've got to clean that up and save it because these are super hard to find. They're impossible to find. They go on the side of the tank right here, and you can see there's just not a lot of up and down, so they're a very short sender with a diaphragm in there. It's kind of a copper diaphragm. You can see when I move the arm, or maybe you can't, I gotta turn the light on. Let's see if I can turn that light on. There we go. It moves that whole diaphragm inside there and changes the resistance. Pretty cool. Okay, so we got that going on. Now this is a really rough van. I think I've explained before, I probably shouldn't have taken this one on. It was too rough. But we have made major progress today. We have the master cylinder. The master cylinder is located within the frame rail on a Subaru 360 van. And of course it's not power brakes. It's just a one circuit. So we have the fluid that comes in through our new brake fluid resistant line that has the plastic tubing. Let's see if I can show you a piece here. It looks like this. I think it's called, what is it called? There's a 4-letter designation, PFAS or PFTE, something like that. It's brake fluid resistant line. It's the only line that works for remote reservoirs on brake cylinders, so keep that in mind. So it's got a stainless steel outer and a plastic inner. It's hard to cut. Okay, so we've got that in. On a Subaru 360, the line runs underneath, around the steering column, and then up through the inside of the vehicle and about right here. And let's go to the other side, show you what's going on. The brake fluid reservoir typically is a little bottle with a red top like this, and it's way up under the dash on a clip. Unfortunately, this reservoir has seen better days. You can see there's a hole in the nipple right there. It's not gonna work, which is a bummer because these are hard to find. So I've got my line run. I just have to find another reservoir, and I can start bleeding the brakes on this thing. It's hard to believe we're that far along. This thing has been rough. So let's get a little further on this, see if I can find a reservoir, get some fluid in there, see where our leaks are, and then we'll take a look at the other van, see if we can get the e-brake cables going on that, and we're going to get some vans going. That's going to be awesome. And then we can start working on other two-stroke cars. Okay, I decided to fix this old brake fluid reservoir. I cut off the plastic nipple and I tapped in a brass fitting that's NPT 5/16 barbed on one side and 1/8 NPT on the other, and then used some hardening sealer to seal that. So I'm going to let this sit for the weekend before I put brake fluid in it. But this should work pretty good. It's the original reservoir that goes in the original location, but it has an upgraded brass fitting. So that's awesome. Glad I thought of that.